Hi, I'm Tiny and I made an entire keyboard full of food keycaps. Not real food, but keycaps based on different types of foods. I won't be showing you how I made all of these keycaps in this video because I actually have that all compiled on my TikTok and also as well in the TikTok compilations that I have here on YouTube. I'm going to be going over each individual one of these keys and kind of like what they represent. I'm going to answer some questions and then we'll do a typing test as well. Apologies in advance for any awkward audio that I have because I recorded with two different cameras and I didn't set up my mic setup yet, so sorry about that. Alright, so we've got gummy worm, corn dog, this is a cinnamon roll, an apple pie, spaghetti, sushi, carrot, a pretzel. We'll just do this half of the board first. There's a taco here, cheese, it's technically queso for Q, we've got waffles for W, eggs for E. This is a rice, well it's technically a rice cooker, but there's rice inside of it for R. This one even has a little lid for it that I made because, I don't know, I was bored I guess. This is a boba. So this is tea. People really wanted boba, so I just was like, okay, well boba is it's usually boba tea or boba milk tea, so I'm gonna make this boba. Because I already had burger, this was my very first key, so I couldn't do another B. This is yogurt, which also actually has a little lid as well. And then we have yogurt for Y, H for honey, G for gummy bear, F for fries, D for donut. This one has a little box because I just thought it'd be better than having the donut like sitting on top of a keycap. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to put a little box on it. It's definitely really awkward to type on. S is for sushi, or I guess sashimi. This is A for avocado for A. And we've got a bread. They aren't really related, but it's just suggestions. Watermelon, Z for zebra cake. This is a soup dumpling, or in Chinese it's called xiaolongbao, and that is for X. Cake for C, vegetable soup for V, and this is, once again, burger for B. We've got cotton candy as an alt. This is the only key that actually isn't made of clay or resin. It's actually needle felted and it's pretty awkward to type on. It's really bouncy. This is a Biscoff cookie, Biscoff biscuit. The brand is called Lotus. And this key actually had a Lotus legend on it. This is a BLT sandwich for alt, ALT, BLT, haha, get it. And this is the infamous sub for spacebar sub sandwich. And the other side of the keyboard, snow cone. This is banana. I've got Funyuns here, or onion rings. This is a pancake, s'mores, and then a bento box. Got Pocky here, pepper, salt, peach. This is an Oreo, which I guess is kind of dark to see the Oreo etching on it. Oreo for O, peach for P, we got ice cream for I. This is a unicorn frappuccino for U, H for honey. This is spelled wrong on purpose. This is how Winnie the Pooh's honey pots look like. Jelly bean for J. I made this kettle corn for K because P was already taken. And we got lemon for L. This is like a little colon. So it's another watermelon. I actually did that twice, kind of unintentionally. This is a tic-tac for the colons. Other colons. Oh no, the quotations. We've got a banana split here. We've got the hot dog shift. A candy cane for the question mark. This is a piece of chocolate. This is a pizza for the less than sign. We got milk for M, noodles for N. And we got Altoids for Alt. This is dragon fruit because it kind of looks like this is another one of those Lotus keys. And then we have, this is an acai bowl, but it has super fruits in it, and this key has super on it. It was a super key. And then this is a Pop-Tart.
So one common question was like, how are you supposed to type on this keyboard? And the answer is you're not supposed to. I didn't make this keyboard as a keyboard for anyone to really type on. It was really an art project that I just wanted to finish. I thought it was a cool idea, and I thought it'd be a cool series to do. I have no intention of using this as an actual keyboard, and I don't expect anyone else to. Another question that is similar, I guess it's kind of answered by that question, but is like, how do you type without knowing what letters they are? There's a thing called touch typing, and not everyone needs to look at the keyboard or their fingers while they type. It's a pretty common thing to be able to type without looking at the keyboard. So that was also another common question. So some of my keys are pretty unusable and stuff I wouldn't normally make, but for the sake of this board, I had to choose certain things to make, and it was, yeah, kind of some of them were just in good fun, like this box. So originally I just made the donut, and yes, I could have just glued the donut on top of the keycap, kind of like the vegetable soup here, but I thought, I don't know, I think it's kind of boring to put just something on top of the keycap, so I kind of wanted to spice it up a bit, so I had some paper, and I was like, why don't I make the box? So I did this. This is actually probably the hardest key to press because this box gets in the way. Banana split is also not a really good key to press because I don't think I want to press these little tiny cherries. I feel like I would actually break it if I pressed it on top of there. So not really meant as a key to be pressed. Similarly, the unicorn frappuccino. You can press on this part, I suppose, but you probably really wouldn't want to press too hard on that. This is one of my favorite keys. It's pretty close to ramen, but I made it N for noodles because I think R was already taken by rice. So you can see the tiny little green onions, we got a little egg, we got the nardo swirl, and then the pork in the back, and we got some noodles. And then I used resin for the soup base, so this was pretty cool. Gosh. Oh gosh. Let's do another. I think we can do better, maybe. Nice. Honestly, this keyboard is probably one of my proudest achievements. I'm really surprised that I finished it. I'm kind of surprised that it took so long, but also not really that surprised because it's a lot of keycaps. But yeah, I was actually really surprised that I finally got it done, and the entire board looks pretty awesome, although I would, again, never really want to use it as a keyboard. Yeah, I'm really glad I did it. I'm sorry it took so long for people who have waited a year to see the finale of this, but in all honesty, is a really fun project. I'm surprised to see some of the keycaps that came out of it. There's a lot of creative solutions for things that I didn't know how to do and kind of played around with, and ended up being really cool to see. So hopefully, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this board, lovingly nicknamed the Smorgasbord. I don't know. I feel like I should go in a museum or something, or I should encapsulate the entire thing in resin, and then no one will ever be able to use it, but then you can still look at it. Or I don't know, like I don't really know what to do with it. So I don't know if you have suggestions, you can let me know in the comments below. And yeah, I think I'll be starting a new board soon, so stay tuned on well, probably on TikTok is where it'll be updated the most. Bon appetit!